venues in college football. Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. Your college football Saturday getting cranked up in a great way with this high-stakes clash here on EA Sports. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will have the football first. And this guy will be a target all game long. A four-star freshman. They believe the sky is the limit for this guy as he is quickly assimilated to the college game. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. The run inside. It's Denmark. Got enough for the first. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. They'll ride Davis here. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They feed him again. At midfield, he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Might have a chance. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Denmark. There he goes. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
These fans raising the volume on second, and he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hokies!
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession 1, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Perez. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. And here comes their 5-star freshman quarterback. 5-star recruit. Everybody was after him, and they are going to rely on him to get this passing game in gear. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just out. There's some room. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him. And a nice gain offensively here. This is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A great catch and run for 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grinded-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
He's up to 51 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Quarterback will keep it. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Davis. Picks up the first down. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. They're going to ride this running back. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And a nice run there before the defense. Finally makes the stop.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the thunder being shaken down on third down. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it. It's Davis. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. The Brain Trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range.
It's complete. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
What a start for this guy, right? 2 drives, and that's already his second rushing touchdown. And listen, this area of the field, David, in the red zone, you got to be able to run it. It's really hard to throw. The windows aren't very big. But this dude right now is feeling it.
And as a defense now, I understand the mission. Palmer, it's pretty simple. They're going to run the football. So I've got to meet that physical challenge, man. I got to stop the run, or else this is going to be a long day for this defense.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to get behind the defense. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Irish! The extra point here would tie the game.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Well, they dial up a pass play there on first down, and how about the quarterback there? Buys time, he's outside, he's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening, and it's just a really quick decision to decide to take off and go get another first down now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Laterals it back. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. Into the house. Touchdown, Hokies.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he added the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Young. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Offense in a bunch formation. The run inside. It's Mobley. Got enough for the first. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
The Irish use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Graham. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, second down, clock's running. To the line quickly, they'll spike it to save some time. Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. And the Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Corralled and brought down by the defense. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Mobley. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Running inside. It's Mobley. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Mobley. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the delay, it's Mobley. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Davis. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. This quarterback, part of their running game. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. He's down immediately, but they convert on 4th down and keep the drive alive. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Denmark. Could be an alley. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Run inside. It's Davis. Makes a pass to Marker. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Handoff from the gun. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. 3rd and 7. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They'll have a 1st down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Nowhere to go that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. On the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They move on top here in the 4th.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Running inside. It's Mobley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Quarterback keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. The option, the keeper. Pick up of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Yeah, and how about the QB? Calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards, and now what's next off of that? What's my next read off of that? How am I going to mix things up and keep this defense off balance?
Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. To the ground. He's got it again. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. After run, now throw. He's got it and still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting the touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
I love players that step up in big situations, in big moments of big games like that.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Bringing the heat. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The run run inside. It's Denmark. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Irish use their third and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football.
They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.